Fans have been taken aback by Kim Kardashian's decision to have Khloe Kardashian and Kris Jenner undergo a blood test in order to determine their biological ages. A Horvath test, which is a blood test that tells you how well or poorly you are aging, was performed on the Kardashian siblings and their mother during the last episode of the 5th season of The Kardashians, which is available on Hulu. Prior to receiving the results, Khloe, who is 40 years old, was under the impression that her entire family would have a higher score than she did, pointing out that she had horrible eating habits in comparison. "I honestly feel like all of my sisters would be younger," she remarked in a confessional during the final episode of The Kardashians. It was brought to her attention that Kourtney Kardashian, in particular, exercises and eats well. A huge fan of ice cream, cookies as well as goldfish, fins made of wheat, grains of cereal, she went on to say, "I adore it." Kim, who is 43 years old, Kris, who is 68 years old, and Scott Disick, who is 41 years old, all met together for a video chat with a physician, who disclosed the results. Initially, Kris was the first person to receive their biological age, which the physician determined to be 6 years younger than her actual age. After that, Kim went, and the physician informed her that she is biologically 34 years old. Khloe, who was already apprehensive, became even more anxious as a result of the results. "I couldn't be more excited. My pulse is pulsating out of my neck, and I can feel it. I don't understand why I'm so freaked out. I'm going to tear up if I find out that I am 812 years old." During a confessional, she stated, "I am unable to do this." Khloe rejoiced when she found out that her biological age is 28, which she had previously been unaware of. She ran around and screamed in joy as she jumped up and down. "It is impossible in a million years." A confessional interview was conducted with her, and she stated, "If I had to bet money, I would have never bet on myself." Just so you know, Kim is still alive. I am aware that she is Irish. That she was, in fact, angry was something that the Skims mogul verified in an interview of her own creation. Her response was, "I am absolutely furious. I always want to be the highest achiever." Khloe was informed by the doctor that Kim is aging at a rate of 72, which places her as the 7th slowest aging person in the world. This news was a further blow to his already difficult situation. When she made this statement, she was alluding to Kim. "The world needs to know that I, the fat one, am now better than the best one," she remarked. "My tagline on Keeping Up with the Kardashians was, 'I'm the fat funny sister.' If you look at the opening of the show," she explained to reporters. The fat funny sister is 12 years older than her chronological age. Khloe acknowledged that she had started off feeling anxious about the Horvath test. Nevertheless, the outcome drastically altered her perspective on the matter. "In all of my King years, I have never taken a test that has surpassed this one." The joke that she made was, "If it's not broken, don't fix it." The menu for children is about to be offered. The pizza. Her next statement was, "No, I'm not going to change. I must also warn you that this is not even the peak of my abilities. Give me a few years when I've reached a state of zen, and then I'll take this test once more." In spite of the fact that the Horvath test demonstrated that Kim, Khloe, and Kris are all aging in a dignified manner, the test has not completely relieved their fears regarding the process of aging. In a previous episode of The Kardashians, Kim Kardashian opened up about her hectic schedule and expressed her wish to receive more opportunities to work in front of the camera. During an episode of The Kardashians, she stated that she had devised a strategy for working in the film and television industries that would enable her to make the most of her most successful years. In a confessional, she stated, "I am capable of making a movie every year. I've got about 10 years where I still look good, so that's all I've got in me, and then I'll take some time off." In the meantime, Kris has been lauded for giving off the impression of being younger than she ever has before. During the month of June, she uploaded a video from a photo shoot that took place in London. The comments section lauded her for appearing to be younger than Kim. The Kardashian mother was visited by her lover, Corey Gamble, while she was in the United Kingdom. Kris filled her Instagram page with photographs and videos that she had taken during the trip. She appeared to be smiling as she posed for the camera in a hotel room where she was standing in front of a gold curtain. At the same time as the camera was getting closer to her, she grinned and cocked her head to the side. The reality personality was dressed in a blazer made of black velvet that featured gold decorations all over. An extensive amount of makeup was applied on her face, and she wore a pair of gold earrings as an accessory. Additionally, Kris had uploaded a couple photographs that demonstrated her wearing the same outfit. In the first photograph, she was shown smiling with her head cocked to the side. The photograph was taken from the waist up. A second photograph showed Corey, who was 43 years old at the time, standing next to her while wearing an attire that was comparable to hers. However, his attire was more on the gold side than the black side. There was a silky maxi dress that Kris was wearing underneath her elegant blazer, and she was standing with her legs crossed. In the caption, she provided specifics about her wardrobe. A dress by Victoria Beckham, a jacket by Balmain, a bag by Judith Leiber, and jewelry by Lauren Schwartz were the items that Kris wore. Fans are gushing over the celebrity in the comments section. One of your admirers exclaimed, "You are so stunningly beautiful." "Oh my God, Kris, you are absolutely stunning," another person wrote. "The grandmother in question is the most attractive person I have ever seen. At the same time, you are quite attractive and really hot," a third admirer remarked. Other people made the assertion. It appeared as though Kris had never aged. One of the fans wrote, "You look younger than Kim."